All right, we're ready to get this going. Let's take it off. All right, nice and slow. See that?
I have porn music's just for you, Patrick.
I love it. Listen, I texted you the sign I needed, so we're good to go.
What, Patrick? How are you, man?
I'm all right. You know, traveling, coming down.
Who's gonna win the Olympia?
I am. I'm the dark horse.
You're the dark horse.
That nobody mentioned. So I'm gonna just roll in there and just fucking dominate. Kind of like that guy at the Nationals.
Yeah.
Who looked like he just died and was like 50 weeks out. That's gonna be me right there.
So for those people who don't know, I know Patrick very well. He is the owner of Aries Nutrition. Mm-hmm. Aries Nutrition does so much for the bodybuilding community. He's always bringing different pros in. He's always bringing new products in, the best supplements, doesn't bring in any garbage.
Yep.
And very, very focused on giving back to the community in an honest way. So we appreciate you here very much, Patrick.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, I figured I'd never be a pro, so I might just bring them around me and make myself a pro that way.
Listen, I'm doing the same thing. I figure I'm retired, so I'll just start a company and hire them all.
Yeah, and keep them around
to
you.
hang out with me.
And just be relevant, that's the best way to do it.
Well, I'm sorry, what was your name?
My name is Matt.
Matt, how are you, man? How'd you get started?
I like working out and everything.
Yeah, how'd you get started bodybuilding?
How did you start your day?
Well, actually, we're from Canada, actually. So we're from East Coast. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous right now. I'm really happy to be on the podcast.
Just take it easy.
Yeah. I started working out 10 years ago.
Okay.
I just got started because like my family, my dad did bodybuilding and everything, and then I didn't get into it myself until I got into high school though. But I've been following the podcast for 2 years now. Kind of after about 2 weeks after Luke passed away, I started watching it, and since then I've been watching it. And I fucking love it. You guys like motivate me really hard to train super hard and everything. But yeah, I'm from Canada as well. I'm originally from just outside of Hamilton. I know you're from Windsor, so so
you should go back and watch the episodes with Luke.
I should. I was just talking with the guy on the line. He was like, he was telling me about it and how it kind of got the goofy aspect of the podcast started. Yeah. And I should go watch. I haven't watched any, so I should.
Yeah,
so
those
do
are the best episodes.
So I've done one with my dad naturally. I did that like 2 years ago. I'm 23 now, so I did that when I was like 20. I think I was like 20, so like 3 years ago now.
You've been training since you were 13. 10 years.
No, it's not 10 years. Sorry. Cloudy headed. 8 years. Since I was like 14, so I'm 23 now. So whatever.
Okay.
It's around there. So, I did one competition with my dad. I just found that if I love working out really hardcore and like living the lifestyle and everything, but then when it comes to like, I'm going to do a competition, I start to overthink the fuck out of it, and then that's kind of like
I can pick that up about you.
Yeah, like talking fast and shit. Yeah,
psychologist.
Like I love every aspect of training, like my ass off, eating and everything. But just like the second that I'm like, I'm going to do a competition, it rips the fun right out of it for me. Like that's what I should do, because I know that if I do it, it'll I'll really be proud of myself if I do it. So.
Yeah, and you clearly have a good physique, man.
I appreciate that.
Patrick, what do you got going on for 2023? I know you got a lot of new stuff going. One of the things you have, that clothing line's really growing.
I try, listen, when I made everything, I was in the corporate world for like 12 years. I fucking hated it. It was fun in the beginning. I moved up, and then I realized how horrible it is. My wife just one day is like, hey, you should open a store right here. The next morning I called and just started putting everything through. And I just wanted to create a brand that had a meaning behind it. Sure. Because I shopped at stores all the time. I bought products. And look, the industry is trash. Majority industry is trash. A lot of false marketing and sales and, profit chasing and stuff like that. So it's very rare to find, number one, legit brands. And number two, really legit places that will actually be there to help their consumers. So that was my biggest thing. And then I wanted to create a brand where somebody has Hostile on the chest. It's proud, it has a meaning. Yeah. You're out and about, people recognize it, and that was the whole biggest thing. Yeah. But the only way that works is if you put money into it. Yeah. So that's the biggest part, is just keep putting money into the brand. And as long as you love it, the shit is going to grow and go fruition.
I think one of the most important things you just said was you want to make sure whoever's wearing your stuff is proud to be wearing it. Yeah. Because anybody can create a clothing line.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. But to have a clothing line that actually means something to people is even more powerful.
Yes.
So I think, putting products out that are genuinely good for people and you're not trying to get over on them gives your brand some meaning.
Yes. Yes. And then the other thing is, look, man, I do a lot of events, because everybody doesn't have a chance to meet their legends, the people they look up to, the people they're inspired by. So I like to bring that in. Plus, for me, it's also something I always wanted to, be around. When I first started out, I was looking at magazines with like Victor Martinez and Jay, and now I'll call those guys and we're bullshit. So it's just like mind blowing. Plus seeing fans meet them face to face and seeing how down to earth and helpful they are to them just makes them love bodybuilding so much more. So look, at the end of the day, it's just a way to make bodybuilding, right, grow forward, that whole entire sport in a positive way, and to give back into it versus the constant taking back. So 23 will be big. I have a lot of events coming up, the usual stuff. You guys already know, and just kind of throw it out there. Thanks to Ben, I'll have a fucking baby Aries on the way too. So
congratulations.
Yeah, thank God for Ben.
man.
We hugged it out when we met each other yesterday. Not met each other.
I think you should explain what Ben had to do with it,
Okay.
because people might think the wrong thing.
Yes, that's a good point. It wasn't sexual like the porn music, just to clarify for anybody listening in. Yeah, it literally turned on when I ran into Ben, and the pants fell off, and it was just weird. My wife was disgusted. No, so for those who are listening, look, I've competed. I've done TRT my whole life. I've used it for I've been on when I was younger without the knowledge and so forth. So my levels naturally are fucking fucked, and I'm in my late 30s, right? So I have a lot going against me. So me and my wife wanted to have a baby. So everybody knows the user protocol and so forth. We was running to the protocol, and like 5-6 months in, it was just horrendous because my natural level was like 80-year-old. Just everything was wrong. So I remember I was in Aruba, vacation with my wife, and she took a picture of us, and then I literally texted Ben. I was like, Ben, I look fucking horrible, dude. I need your help. And then we also talked about the whole fertility. So he suggested HMG. It's a compound to take where basically I can go back on TRT, so my natural levels are back to normal and I'm functioning, and it bypasses all that and makes basically sperm count go through the roof.
Sure.
So within 4 months of that fertility cycle, it hit. It hit. So
good for you, man.
Yeah. So for anybody listening in that's trying to have a kid, you're too strong.
It's not working.
You're just too strong. So for anybody who's trying to have a kid, that's it's HMG, guys. It's literally, that's the compound has to be put in. So that's coming up. So that's like the date is around like July. So there'll be like an event before with us. Then I have a summer event after. So it's just a lot of different things like that. And that's it. Whatever I can keep doing, for the sport and the community. And the guys, I just love everything I have to do with bodybuilding.
Good, man.
Like that way.
Matt, what's your top 5 at the Olympia?
Okay, so I have it written down actually.
Oh shit, he's prepared.
Oh boy,
he's ready.
Yeah, I was totally into that.
You got to add it into the Excel sheet. With the 50 people together.
So I have Ramy in first, Hunter second. If Ben was here, I'm sure he'd be happy about
Ben
that.
will be very happy to hear that.
Hottie in third, Derek fourth, Curry fifth, Nick sixth, Andrew seventh, Bonak eighth, and then Ian ninth, and then Samson 10th. Because I think that so like for me, when I'm not like hardcore, like I haven't been into it as long as you guys have. Obviously, you're way older than me and everything, but like as the years
you guys are old.
Thanks.
You're old fucks.
Like as the years go on, it's hard to like tell like what on that day like what are they gonna reward the shape over the because I think Hunter, he has like such a good shape and he's tall, so if he comes in perfect, I think that he could come in that second place. And then Derek.
Hunter's not tall though.
Oh, he's not. Oh yeah, fuck. I forgot. You just said
he's like 5'7".
I don't know
5'8".
why I think that I thought that he was
5'8".
tall. I don't know why I thought that.
He's my height,
He's
which
like
is very short.
Short like you.
Yep. A midget.
Anyway, it's a good top 5. It's a good top 10. I think. Listen, the show could go any way, right? It doesn't-
Exactly. Yeah, that's the way I see it too.
There's so many different variables. Patrick, who's your top 5?
So, listen, I'm always going to say Nick, right?
Do you really think Nick's going to win?
I think Remy is just way ahead of everybody still. That's just being realistic, right?
Do you think Brandon can win?
No. I love Brandon.
You want to make a side bet?
Brandon Curry?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's no other Brandon, is there?
No, there is not. Yes, I will bet anything.
How much?
How about whoever loses shaves their head?
Whoever loses shaves their beard.
Fuck. All right, done.
Okay, so what's the bet? That Brandon wins or loses, or is it just that he places higher than you think?
I think Brandon's going to place lower.
Where do you think Brandon's going to place?
I say 4th or 5th, honestly.
So we say over under 4th.
Yes.
Okay, I take
Oh, that's a rough one, though.
No, I think
over under 3rd.
it was.
Over
I
under
think he's
3rd.
going to win.
Over under
Right.
3rd. Over under 3rd.
Third.
I'll go with that.
Okay, so if he's less than 3rd, you have to shave your beard.
Sure.
And if he's over 3rd, if he's 3rd or better, no, if he's 3rd or better, you got to shave your beard. If he's 4th or lower, I'll shave my beard.
Fuck it, I'll do it. Done.
Okay, everybody heard it.
Done. Done. You're shaving your beard, dude.
All right, boys. Thank you very much.